But yeah.
Lenny Kravitz?
Well, the thing, no, I never. He looks great, by the way. Vegan, 50 plus.
He's vegan?
I still want his body. I've seen everything.
I
seen
keep
his
hearing
abs.
about his.
I've seen his. I've seen the rings. I've seen it all.
It's popping out of his leather jeans or whatever.
I've seen it.
Leather pants. I
I've
guess
seen
you
it.
can't have leather jeans.
Nothing. I mean, any circumcised Jewish, but man,
You can't get through an episode without learning music trivia.
unnecessary talk with Brian Sturges.
How old are you now? Let's just review some numbers. What's the actual age you are?
I'm 41.
You're 41. I only thought you were 40. You're 41?
Yeah.
That's one worse than I thought you were. Now
But
listen.
my metabolic age is 33.
That's good.
Oh, according to what? According to some app?
Well, according to the app, it says you died 5 weeks ago.
Mine
That would
did say something
explain
like
why
that.
it's been so hot in here. This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges. I am that Brian Sturges. You follow me, Brian Sturges. You follow Cliff at Beach at Cliff Beach Music. It's getting better every week. And Timothy Hall at Timothy Hall Music. And we get it. That was it.
Oh, that was the call? Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. With your bad self. So I'd like to
Have a cup of
you
angel dust.
you're in your pajamas.
These are pajamas.
You have a lack of sleeves. Now, here's what I don't understand.
yes, that's
My
true.
concern is that these
Second Amendment.
that
Right to
you
bear
paid
arms. You
more money.
Yes.
It's really kind of a one at a time thing with radio. Is that you got this shirt and you paid more money and then they made it look like you cut the sleeves off. You didn't cut the sleeves off.
No, I cut the sleeves off.
That was wrong.
Well, that was
I cut
ruined.
the sleeves
Well-
off of this. I cut the sleeves off of these. Yes. Sometimes they come
Complete.
that way.
Comment below for more whatever.
No, I cut them. But it's a jagged edge.
What did you cut them because there was a rip already, or because you wanted to show off the tattoos?
I cut them because I didn't like the sleeves. And also, sometimes when I go to the Irregular store, they're like tight. Yeah.
The sleeves are tight?
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna stop there for 1 second. Expand on the irregular. There's a store of just irregulars.
Well, when you go to close out like a Marshall or TJ Maxx or
Okay,
Ross,
yes.
they sometimes have irregular items.
But there is a
that
shocking
where-
difference between Marshalls and Ross. Let's just acknowledge that.
I like Ross. Some people love Marshalls. Sometimes I've been now at TJ Maxx, which is part of Marshalls and
Right.
Home Goods, but I prefer Ross. But some people hate Ross and they love the other, so it just depends. I think women's fashion is better at the other ones than.
How would you know that?
Oh, because ladies love the shop.
That's funny. I know nothing
They do
about
love
women.
the shop.
I take all my bitches to Ross.
Yeah, I think I'm all.
But you have no sleeves, and you're in a bathing suit,
Yeah.
and you and I both know the situation down there, which is okay.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why I use Windex antibacterial. Put
I love a
it's
good
the yellow
Mary
one. Go
Jane.
ahead and put a picture up right here, because I know they're not the Seinfeld, but there's just a thin layer of
Patina.
Yeah, there's just one white netting holding the balls off of my fine wood chairs. These are oak. They're oak, Cliff.
Mighty Oak starts from an acorn.
It does, but you're not. You're not like. I mean, you look like you're on. You look like you're in spring break.
What? I am on spring break.
You're starting, and I mean this respectfully.
getting close.
March Madness.
As you continue in your 40s.
Ah,
Now, obviously, some people can go a lot longer with the athletic wear. It works. You're doing it. You're killing it. But at some point, it's going to be like a Rafik situation where the girl
What?
says to you, "This is not this." He shops at the young men's section at Macy's.
Young
and
men's?
The girl
There's
was
a
just
young
like,
men's section?
I'm glad you don't know, but he still shops.
juniors.
Rafik knows.
What's a
He
Macy's?
wears like
Macy's.
the '90s, the reef shirts. He's like a surf guy.
I
He
thought
does
he-
this in
Oh,
photos.
He hangs
I thought he
hangs
only
loose.
wore white shirts and jeans.
Well, he only
Like plain white tees and jeans, blue jeans. I thought that was his thing. But
yeah.
I
pretty much.
I can wear a sleeveless.
But
at
I'm saying
any
that
age.
when he wears, that's still like going out and work and things like that. But if he's at home, he's going to wear a white, but it'll say like
Reef.
not Union Pacific or something. One of those
O'Neill.
surf things. It's not the train company. but-
Ocean Pacific.
Oh, is that, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I thought it was like a cranberry juice thing. But I like to
Tart.
ride a skateboard with my face tattoo and drink it, but nobody
Oh
commented.
man, remember that monkey on the skateboard, surfboard? That Nintendo game about the monkey and he skateboards, or he surfs.
I know I can see the image in my head,
Yes,
but I can't.
he's got sunglasses and
Yeah,
a do-rag.
Oh no, that is so bad.
But he does.
It's purple and gold. He's from Manchester.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's like, man, this is bananas.
But we can wrap it up basically to help him with these chapters. If you're cold, it is also like 75 degrees out right now. So,
But not in here.
listen,
This is a fucking cinder block.
enough with the cups of coffee.
Oh, speaking
Please
of which,
send sleeves.
let's press this.
We need more
And the
sleeves.
bottom half. Oh, yes.
Press this
Yes,
coffee.
I get it. He wants to move along. Yes, his balls busted. Yes, yes.
I might have
But
a
listen,
second cinnamon roll.
Speaking
I'm hungry.
of Rafiq, he commented because he's the CEO and owner-operator of Aerial Optics Media, most famously known for Wall of Flesh, a vintage comedy, aka an awesome stoner comedy movie, is that he was like, bruh, Fresh Prince. And this was 2 weeks. So
Oh, that was his comment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
I
French
saw
press
that.
comment.
So here we are. We ground. This is the poo-poo coffee again. This is
Poo-poo.
This is apparently drink that turd
Look at the
coffee
poo-poo.
too.
This is my third
Look
cup.
at the poo-poo now.
Stop me here. Never gonna stop.
It's a good show.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, so black.
Anyway, so here it is. Now, I'd also like to give a big shout out. Let's give a shot of that. That's day one of Cliff getting to 380 pounds. So let's go ahead and cut to next year. Let's to March 2025, and we'll roll him in the room. But Cliff was kind enough to. This is bothering me. Cliff was kind enough to bring in premium cinnamon rolls.
Premium.
The good stuff. Just in case this unbalanced Y doesn't look good. Look at this. Look what he brought.
Yeah. It's got more icing on it than a man in the back of a...
Okay, don't start something unless you have something. So, all right, let's try it. I guess we're just going. You see? God, you're a selfish lover. You see, you've already come and left, and I'm like, have we started? I shouldn't have said that. Someone's mother's watching.
This is a Massachusetts
Yours.
cup.
Mine?
Yeah.
This is Steelbridge, Massachusetts. You know, they say that
Stockbridge.
they say that a slave
But we
helped
have to. But
to
hold,
found Massachusetts. And they asked him, what did they call this land, slave? And he said, I don't know, Massachusetts. That's where the name came from.
I thought it was an Indian name.
yeah. Fuck
Is
you,
it?
Algonquins. Like,
Oh, I love the Algonquins.
all right.
They're
but
Canadian.
Just to close, just to circle back, is here we are at the Poo Poo Coffee, like a proper French press heavy cup.
No one
Yeah.
says anything about Massa, huh?
Did you try it yet?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh. Tastes like bark. And I love bark.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
Barking up the
I wouldn't
wrong
mind a little
tree.
heavy cream in it. Whatever. But we're drinking it. He's already checking his phone. He's
That's
already.
okay.
Time is it?
No, it's okay.
We are 9 minutes in.
Which
I
is
was
surprising.
hoping it would
that
just
those
tell
9
me what
minutes-
it said, but it didn't.
Open it up. We're already doing a thing. Now, this is good and everything. I would like a little bit of cream in here.
Yeah?
But you have the cinnamon roll.
What about this?
Oh, so
It's all the...
like the
little
old
frosting in
ancient
there.
Bally/American tradition of adding icing to a 5. Hey, you
This
notice
thing needs
when
more
you
icing.
when you check calories, the minimum calories that they can print in nutrition is 5 calories. So
Oh,
if you
really?
go to like McDonald's or Burger King, whatever, not that I would because I'm an athlete, but you'll see that the small, medium, and large, they all have 5 calories. And how is that possible?
Oh.
Right? That Who Killed Robert Kennedy next week. And by the way, I didn't invite any guests.
Who killed Robert
We noticed.
Stack?
I mean, I noticed.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
notice?
Did you say when that was happening? I remember you saying we're going to have guests again, but when?
Yes. Well, I half invited.
And why?
You know what? I didn't invite anybody.
Why? Why are we having guests again?
Why are we having guests again?
Because it's
Oh,
possible.
because
Mix it up.
that's how it,
get some new blood.
That's how it grows.
No, I'm saying, but who and why?
Oh. Those are 2 of the 5 questions.
Who and why?
And
Yeah, who?
Why would you want
what?
guests on a talk show in which guests are supposed to be on it? Is this
Where?
because you've somehow fallen into a permanent guest position that you
When?
feel perhaps
No.
threatened?
No, I'm saying there's lots of podcasts that are
Somebody
just
will come
the
in
hosts.
with
They don't
even
have
less
guests.
true.
clothes on.
I didn't know that we were a guest show.
That's a good idea. Well,
You were the first guest.
And I still didn't know.
See, at your age, the cognitive function, the frontal cortex lobe is deteriorating due
no,
to
I get it then, but
not
I'm
enough
saying,
cinnamon rolls.
no, I'm saying like a lot of the, podcasts that you listen to, the Rogans and whatnot. It's just the host, right? Oh, they do have guests? They have guests.
Do you listen to the Rogans?
385.
The Rogan podcast for balding men.
Yeah, hey, he's a hero.
Joe Rogan.
He's a hero. He's a hero.
Hey, I noticed a comment on, I believe it was one of the TikToks that said, I thought that was John Travolta until he started talking.
Ah, yes.
And I've always said, this guy looks like John Travolta to
Yes,
me.
I've gotten that my whole
After
life.
Scientology.
Yeah.
Not,
okay.
not,
Not
back-
pre-Scientology?
Pretty much during Battlefield Earth when
Yeah.
I shave.
No.
Yeah, not, what's it called? Not Grease Lightning or whatever.
Well, okay, first of all, and by the
Now
way,
welcome back,
by the way, I've
Altair.
been shaving my head for over 20 years before it was cool.
Yep.
Back when it was still like George Carlin was like,
Please.
you look like a penis.
You
Like,
look like for Travolta in that Heart and Heart, whatever.
but he did it.
Roku original.
but he did it.
You get it. Pull
So
it
he,
up.
but basically,
Kevin Hart and
this whole look that he is doing,
John
I have been
Travolta.
doing for one at a time, and it's gotta be me. It's gotta be me. I don't even get the respect on my own show. Ah.
it sucks to be compared to someone else. It's a natural human thing where we have to label and put people in a box. But you're nothing like John Travolta.
Who do you compare you to?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go right into
This is a good question.
I mean, as a young me, people would say you look like a Maxwell or Lenny Kravitz, something like that. not in a good way, you know.
Oh, not in
you
a
what.
good way?
Not
I'd
like
put a
like
gun to
you
my
let
head and
yourself
tell you to
go.
squeeze the trigger. If someone said you look like Maxwell,
Who's Maxwell?
They did when I had
Maxwell?
hair and stuff. No, it wasn't. I looked like them. To them, I looked
here's a
like
picture
them.
of Maxwell.
No, I'm not saying I look like them. I'm saying they said that I look like them. Like people will tell you, and it could be right or wrong. They don't care. It's just like that's how they associate you. They're trying to find a box for you.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at- Yeah.
Actually, I take it back.
That's a
I
handsome
remember
man.
what I remember now. Okay, I can see it. Ball busting recanted.
It's okay, but the main thing is that people put you in a box. And see, for me, it was like they said it in a way where they're like, I wouldn't, like one person was like, I wouldn't sign you to a label because we already have a Maxwell who is better than you. You know, looks, sound, everything.
Thank God he was better. It's
Yeah,
like-
thank God.
So we got the guy who sucks, but he's my cousin's
Yeah,
wife.
so we
You
gotta
know,
keep
we
him.
gotta keep him.
Look, see this? Now put that picture of him there and me, and you'll see it.
What would you
So-
put Tim? Did you want to go ahead and ask a question now that I've started my question?
Buddy Holly.
What,
No.
Did you go to the CB3 School of Broadcasting?
Buddy Holly.
No, please. I'm
No,
just gonna,
nobody,
you know what?
nobody
You know what?
compares
I
me to
want
Buddy
to
Holly.
The crickets.
Just sit there and drink your coffee. No, you were going to ask me who people compare me to? I was just presumptive. Oh.
Just keep eating your cinnamon roll, goddammit.
Well, people don't compare me to anything. I occasionally I'll get a Tom Green.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not a great.
I can see that.
It's not great. One of the property.
Daddy,
brothers.
would you like some sausage?
Yeah.
I would. Oh boy, the
He
protein.
actually, well, I don't want
He's
to say that.
Canadian though.
He's on TikTok and he seems so lonely. He's up
Tom
there.
Green is?
Yeah, he's always on there like alone, eating with his dog, and
I
like-
think you run out of. Like he was funny when he was doing stuff to the parents when it was new, but it wears off so quick.
yeah. By the time you're this age, you should be like a banker.
Oh,
or
it's
some shit.
definitely more.
Stealing Harvard was good with Jason Lee, and I like that one.
No, Freddie got fingered.
Yeah.
Rip torn.
Classic.
Story of my asshole.
I don't think that.
Oh God. What a story.
Story of my asshole. That's, I think, this week's
He's
title.
dead. No, he's dead. Rip torn, right?
This is true.
Oh man, he was Men in Black.
We were going to have him on as a guest.
Yeah.
Where would you want to sit? Okay, so I'm John Travolta, you're Maxwell, and you're Tom Green. This is the. Could you just put those three images on instead of our picture this week? Just put.
Oh, in the,
No,
the thumbnail?
In the thumbnail, just
I
put,
don't think-
just put those up.
I don't think I look like anybody. I remember years ago someone said I looked like Craig David. I didn't think I looked like him either. I think when you're
Who's
mixed,
Craig- I don't know who that is.
he was a UK R&B singer from the 2000.
Oh, kind of remember. He'd wear like the
Yeah.
hat, like the
Yeah.
like the Bruno hat, not the Bruno
Yeah.
hat.
No,
the
he
other
wore
guy
like a
hat.
bandana wrapped
Yeah, so
around.
there was like a
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. But yeah.
Lenny Kravitz?
Well, the thing, no, I never. He looks great, by the way. Vegan,
does.
50 plus.
He's vegan?
I still want his body. I've seen everything.
I
seen
keep
his
hearing about
abs.
his.
I've seen his penis. I've seen the rings. I've seen it all.
It's popping out of his leather jeans or
I've
whatever.
seen it.
Leather pants. I
I've
guess you
seen
can't
it.
have leather jeans.
Nothing. I mean, any circumcised Jewish, but man,
You can't get through an episode without learning music trivia.
you can't. You can't. I'm saying, but that guy at 50 looks better than I've looked my whole life.
Well, you look good now,
But he looks even better.
but we just got to get you clothes and
Oh, speaking of which,
sort
I
of
had a meeting.
coupon for milk.
I had a meeting with one of the. I had a meeting with one of my pastors.
You have multiple pastors?
Yeah, there's different ones. I met the music pastor this week,
Okay.
and obviously they follow me on Instagram, and they politely told me about my Black Valentine's photo.
What did they now you didn't show that last week, so
That's
let's
true.
go ahead and show it
Here
here.
it is.
They said basically
Codpiece.
that I have to go through this orientation for new leaders that explains the church's
Conduct.
view on our social media, essentially.
So
But that's
you're
your
posting.
social media. You're not posting on their social media.
No, but because I work with the children,
Oh,
they
there
have.
it is.
They're not saying you can't do something. They're just like you have to be careful what you post.
Once I danced in a thong in 4K,
I remember.
I removed myself from anything professional ever. I essentially retired. You know what I mean?
Well, they were like, well, a parent could go see that, or a kid, and they could be confused. But the thing is,
I don't think they'd be confused.
the thing is that nobody.
He loves them the best.
No, I thought about it. I thought about it after the fact, and basically nobody could do that because I don't give out my full name. Everybody only knows me by my first name. I don't tell people who I am. I told this person directly who I was because they asked, but I didn't give the kids or the parents my name, so they shouldn't be able to find me just generally. So anyway, that's the thing. It's like you're volunteering for free,
Yeah, that's dumb.
and then
Volo means free. Right?
yeah.
Latin, anybody?
I'm saying so basically like I have nothing to hide. I think it's actually worse to hide it than to try to hide it. And they're not telling you not to do it. They're basically saying like if you do it, don't post about it. But they can't tell me not to post about it, so they're just gently wink wink telling me not to post about it.
Huh.
But I didn't do anything wrong. And I still didn't. I thought about it.
Where do they get the fucking balls to even mention it to you?
Well, the thing is, like, I already knew that. When I posted it, I knew I would get comments. Like, even from my family, they were, like, circulating the picture and talking about it. But,
Oh, yeah. What does
but-
your family say about it? Do they say nerd?
No.
What'd you say?
He was saying gay.
Oh, gay. I thought
Yeah.
you said nerd.
Yeah.
That's not a nerd outfit.
We're watching The Sopranos.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. But no, yeah, so my mom was like, oh, my God. And, like, they had all these questions and stuff.
Oh, my God. That God piece.
The thing was, to me,
Your mom was like,
and so she showed to her boyfriend.
This recipe for a veal piccata. Oh my God, my son's dick.
Yeah. But see, the thing is that I don't get is like, I'm not showing anything that like if we were at a day at the beach and I had my shirt off and shorts, you would see the same whatever.
Well, you were essentially wearing a 1920s woman's bathing suit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just like you just needed one more layer.
Yes.
On there.
It was a real Frankenfurter.
Yeah,
type
but
of
the thing
situation.
is that it doesn't. It's just a thing. Like everybody makes it a thing, and I knew when I posted that, like people were gonna say whatever. You know?
But isn't that why you posted it? For the attention? For the likes?
No, I posted it
then
because it happened.
Why are you putting so much shame out there for other people to look at?
I mean, if anything, I was worried that someone would be like, "You're fat" as a comment, and I would.
No.
No, I don't think that was
That's
the
not
thing that came to
possible.
mind. I think when everyone saw that, they weren't like, he's fat.
Well, that's what I would
But
think.
what a difference one letter makes.
that's not
I
good.
love linguistics.
Oh man, I love a nice pasta dinner myself. That's the greenie.
You know,
Greenie.
it goes out to the English teachers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
There's a lot of them.
But I will say
angle.
that, I mean, listen, now I have an unblemished record, 99.9% homosexual free. But I will tell you this, he looked good.
Thank you.
And I got to tell you, you put that picture from a year ago on your social.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was like 1 year on the show.
Yeah.
And there was a huge episode. It looked good. It was a lot. it was like I was like, this is me and this is me and my little friend, my penis. Like essentially, it was like, hey, you like.
I think, but like I'm covered up.
And red.
You know, it's just like people. It's like people see it a certain way because it's a specific item. Now, if they saw the back out with the hole in the butt, that'd be different. You know, that was covered.
Yeah.
But I was like, from the front. I mean, yeah, there's short shorts, but I was like, people do wear swim shorts that are that short. You know, like thigh level. But I was like, really, I'm not showing that much.
I wear pants
to
swim.
Kidding me?
I'm saying if I was if I just had on swimming trunks, it'd be the same thing.
Were you hanging
It would
cheap?
not be the same thing.
Why?
Because your dick had its own sleeve. Okay. Because
always
there
does.
was no. It wasn't a cod piece. It was.
Oh,
I mean, just
tailored.
show the picture again. I mean, you just your penis is it's like a one-fingered glove. That's what it was.
Well, it needs somewhere to go. It'd be
Right,
trapped.
but why is it so tight that
Suffocated.
you need to separate your penis from your balls? You're like, I need something in between this.
Well,
No, I think the whole package was in there, right?
yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
You know, it was tucked up high like a kangaroo.
What did your mother say? What did your mother say?
Well, she was like, I didn't know you still had your nipples pierced. And I was like, I didn't. I got them re-pierced. And she was like, oh. It's like, they're like shocked by anything. I was like, this is not shocking. It just seems shocking. It's shocking to people who are just ready to be
Like normal.
shocked. Yeah, but
red-blooded Americans.
Yeah, but I was like, but there's like other people who are like, whatever. Like
if you live in Kansas,
You're
like,
shocked.
not normal.
Like to me, it's like I've seen
liberal town.
everybody's ghibli bits. You know, I've seen all kinds of stuff.
I've seen some documentaries.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. It's like an elbow to me. It's like we put an emphasis that it's like, oh, they should be covered up or whatever, but it's just a body. Like we shouldn't be ashamed of our body.
Why didn't you show that picture a year ago? Why didn't you squeeze your fat ass into that outfit 1 year ago? And
but
show
I
the
did.
dick?
Yeah, you did.
I did. I wore the same outfit a couple years ago. I just was more covered up, but it was the same thing.
That was with the fishnets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've worn it. But yeah, it was more revealing than normal with skin. Because I was showing
You are not circumcised. I know that for a fact now.
Well, yeah, I guess you can't see that.
You couldn't see the ridge.
Oh, you got to zoom in. Go ahead, punch in.
No, but I was saying, but
Hey, Tim, go ahead, put that image up and real punch it for me right now. Real close. Like, when you think it's too close, that's
little
where
bit
it's
more.
going to
well,
be.
it's like when you see Lenny Kravitz and he wears like a fishnet shirt or whatever, you see his body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nobody cares. It's like, but when I do it, people care.
So you
But it's
are
like,
comparing yourself to Lenny Kravitz.
no, I'm just saying nobody cares when he
Well,
does it.
Only certain people care when you do it.
Oh yeah, most people are like, oh cool.
But you're in the church working
Yes.
with children.
yes.
What a dangerous situation that is already, right? Let's get. You know what? I want to volunteer. I want to spend all of my free time with
Well-
young boys.
Well, they view me as a leader. I mean, I don't consider myself a leader. I mean, I consider myself a volunteer. They said, we need help. I said, sure. I was saying yes to helping. But for me,
You don't have time for that.
I don't. But I'm saying,
Wrap
like,
it up. You know what? What's the number? I'm gonna call it for you. And I'm gonna,
No, I'm saying it
what's
didn't
the,
bother
what's
me.
their
It just-
number?
it
What's
just-
the organization's number? So I can call them. I'm gonna go ahead and say you're done.
no, it's just
1
funny to me.
888-2300 Empire. What is it?
Yeah. Wow. No, I'm just saying it's just funny to me that like
it was
people
the show.
feel
It
like,
contacts the show. It's Jesse Smollett.
yeah.
You look like you could be a Jesse Smollett. I feel
yeah.
like you'd make up a bunch of stuff against white people.
Oh, for sure. He's hurting me. But yeah, it's just interesting that like in 2024,
Yep.
Cognitive functions.
Yeah.
Declining.
that like we're still policed, which is my one big thing about anything is that just let people live their life, you know? And they like
I agree.
And you asked me to volunteer. I wasn't asking you to become a leader and to volunteer. You said you needed my help. And so I helped. But I mean, I wouldn't have helped if I knew you were going to come into my life and say you should do this. Because I didn't do anything wrong.
No.
I mean, I understand that if they're trying to be respectful and they're trying to be like, if they're trying to get a Jesus loving life, that's not it. But you know, obviously.
Well, I'm saying they shouldn't.
You do a lot of this. You do a lot of this in your photos. I'm just saying, for a guy who's in church, unless you're every photo with me, you're like this, unless you're trying to be like he's the white devil, which I think is what it is.
Yes, it's funny that way.
Right? Yeah. You're like,
It's like, he's giving you the evil eye.
That's keeping you
give
back.
me the Malouk.
I thought religion was getting more
1500?
hip and cool.
It
Were they
It
trying
depends
to-
on where it is.
religion.
There's hot pastors. There's hot
No, I
pastors.
just mean like I thought they were trying to be more progressive.
Pastors is the way to go. You know what I mean?
I don't
Pastors means like you can just still
no-
beg,
pastor
you
or
can beg your
priest?
congregation without people caring. So
There's
much.
no good single chicks at the church. Where was that church in Atlanta that had the hot chicks? Big
Oh,
boobs.
yes.
That's
Those
what I
were-
need. They didn't say nothing about showing your hoo-ha and your wing ding. Or
I
whatever.
would be there every Sunday,
Different. Yeah.
which is probably why my wife won't let me
I have no problem.
even watch Atlanta.
But I mean, like I said, I'm not offended or whatever. I get where they're coming from. It just sucks that it's like the reason why I didn't go to church for so long is because no matter what you do, somebody's judging you.
Yeah.
And they're still judging you. Whether they're
professional
however they
judges.
call it, they still do. They're like,
Yeah.
well, because you're visible or whatever. It's like, but I didn't sign up for
When
that.
is the last time you told somebody to go fuck themselves? I mean, that you were just like, fuck you.
I bet it
now,
feels good.
How about this? How about I don't volunteer? And now now you're down another guy. How about that? Would you like that? Right? You
like
volunteer.
that?
Tell him to go fuck himself and find somebody else to do it. You're busy. You were gracious enough to put on half an outfit and come down here and take a boy out to a movie in which you hated
Yeah.
it the whole time. But his mother also
Yeah.
came, which was kind of weird.
I don't
And you had
show
to pay
up-
for that ticket.
Yeah, I don't
and
show
all of
up-
a sudden you're on a date in which you know you're not getting even a
Right.
handy because he's sitting in between. And you can't even write it off your taxes. I read your blog. I know you thought it was
Oh,
a
Live
blog
Journal.
tree. I found it.
GL City's Angel Fire like us.
He's got them all.
Yep. Yep. I have a vortex of where they all went. Now we know. But yeah, no, it's true. It's like I don't show up to volunteer in that outfit. So what I do on my own time should be fine.
Okay.
That would be something, though.
I want to film that so badly.
I'm in the duck tank. Yay!
I'm in the dunk tank. You bring your own dunk
I've been
tank.
baptized. It's true. No, but it's true. No. Well, you know, when I was a kid, I was baptized by a pastor who ended up having an affair and leaving the church. And so for years, I thought my baptism was invalidated. But
I wouldn't trust anybody. Yeah.
I think I got it online.
I also have 2 baptism certificates, one in my God-given name and one in my like married name. Because
I'm
Wait,
starting to think these episodes are just your talk therapy.
Could be.
I'm starting to think you come here,
I pronounce it the rapey.
The rapey.
you come here for free, delicious food.
But he brought
Well, you guys are not religious, so were you baptized?
Well, I went to
as a kid?
Catholic school.
Oh well,
And then I
that
learned better.
explains the butt stuff. But
I'm not saying it happened to me, but
yeah,
why not? I mean,
Why not?
yeah.
what's wrong
Red
with me?
Baron's not just a
what
pizza.
was wrong with
You
me?
get it. Oh, remember that guy who was like a priest and he was like, he had a crucifix up his butt and then he was like, oh, I fell on it in the shower.
No,
Tiny Tim's TikToks.
Best tattoo in Canada.
Oh my God.
It's uncomfortable.
It is. I like a big mustache.
What do you think? Should I get it?
I mean,
You've already got it. Turn your
that's
ass around.
unsettling.
Yeah, I don't know why people think that's.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, funny is like semi-permanent, not
Yeah, yeah.
permanent.
Well, maybe it's one of those semis.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. D&D.
Can I say semi?
Oh, frogs?
That's a lot of frogs. Frog in the bog.
If you kiss it, it becomes a bird.
So I take it they came up the pipe. They didn't like get in the toilet. Did they?
Yeah.
Was the toilet open and then they got in the toilet?
No, they
Or
came
did
up the
They
pipe.
came up the pipe. I couldn't do it.
They can't.
I couldn't do
As
it.
a frog, you couldn't do it.
You never heard of like an
yes.
alligator coming up and biting someone in the butt?
I think that's
I-
like urban myth. Because that was in New York,
Yeah,
right?
and it was an electric eel, which was eventually turned into sushi at Robert De Niro's
Which became that
restaurant.
hit song, Shock Me,
Roku.
Get Electric, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's great. Is if you could go ahead and
Oh, no.
put 2 tracks up,
Yeah, yeah.
one of me speaking
Oh, you'll
and
get
one
it.
of his speaking.
Is that ground beef?
These Russians, man.
They do love bears.
Why did it kiss him?
I do feel like if Russia wanted, they could take the U.S. I mean, I love America, but they'd be close. You'd have to actually work for it.
I think when he gets eaten alive, that's what we should show.
Release the bears. Could you imagine?
I would just let the bear.
Why? Why?
That's fun. I'd do it.
No, it's not domesticated. That's like dangerous. Because as soon as you run out of food, it's over.
That's true. They get
I
hangry.
still feel peckish.
Yeah.
You think that little dog bowl is going to be enough? I don't think so.
What is happening?
Oh, God, was that her teeth?
I think it came out of her nose.
It did. That can't feel good. A lemon coming out of your nose?
I don't
The
know how you
tequila
would...
coming out.
Oh,
don't even-
tequila. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how you would do that.
But that burns.
It does. Don Julio.
Oh.
Pretty good.
September.
That's so funny to me. They learn so much.
You know, he has a Grammy. He's the only parent in history. to
I'd be
win a
so
Grammy.
happy.
Yep.
If I had a parrot that did that, I'd be so happy.
I have a frog that sings, but
In the
I
toilet.
might have
In
just
the
been
toilet,
tripping
yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
In the toilet.
Hello, my mammy.
Homie dreaming of a better life. He's looking at office chairs. They gave him
That's
some
a
sort of
rough
like,
chair.
yeah,
Brian's got a couple.
that's like a makeup chair or something, right? That's the point of those things, so you can get right on it.
It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, hurry up. Want to see it?
Oh. I mean, that's pretty legit.
Yeah, it was pretty
That's
accurate.
pretty legit.
Without a shadow of a doubt, you are one of the biggest cunts walking the face of this earth.
Uh-huh.
This is another episode of UnNecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. You can follow me at BrianSturges.com. You can follow Cliff Beach at Cliff Beach
What's your
Music,
flavor?
and you can follow Timothy All. Hey, that was another.
Stellar episode, right? It'll look good.
We need to buy more shelves for the awards.